So, this isn't scripted. Normally, although I try to script videos, this one isn't. This is just going to be me talking over a game because I am so sad I wasn't recording this proactively. I could only get the match replay. But essentially, what I want to show you is a game that I played in quick play. This is quick play. And I want you to tell me every single mistake I've made. I want you to just dig into me. Not for actual criticism. No, I want to show you something so grand, so amazing that every single Rivals content creator will always say, "Oh, the tanks don't get flamed. The solo tank isn't getting flamed." I am so sad I didn't record this video. I didn't record this while the game was going on because you can't get voice chats after you play the game. And I'm so sad I didn't get that because I was the bad guy in this game apparently. Because I am I am still heated, even after then having a very successful game after this one. I am so annoyed. And I genuinely, I'm trying to find it in myself to be sarcastic, saying, "Oh, I'm such a horrible player. They were so right. Look at this horrid gameplay." While I do relatively well for a character I haven't spent over 10 games on. I, this is like my 7th game as Thing. And but I just can't. I cannot. I physically cannot. Okay. And so in this first match, I do make mistakes. I do. I do overextend. I go into the enemy team without and I'm trying to look back at my team to see even at the very beginning you could see me looking back. When they would all die, I would be there waiting for them to respawn because I know it is going to be bad if I go in solo on this tank. I wanted to follow it up, but okay, that was a bad ult as well. Yeah, that one was bad. And so we're doing well. We're doing pretty well. We've got the point. And I'm overextending. This is me overextending, going way too far to try and kill the dino, and paying for it, and dying for it. Bad move on my part. And you get to see the stats again. Just see what everyone is doing, what everyone is contributing, and you can also see, oh, 4 people in my team are dead. So I wait. I pause. My 3 healers are dead. I pause. I wait. I wait like a good little tank, waiting for my healers. Note that interaction with that little Jeff. With that little healer who is tugging me along, leading me along. Poor little me, unaware and trying to please my teammates. And I end up going straight into a Gambit ult with none of my team anywhere close to me. So glad I did that. And now again, the little Jeff hurries along to the point, and I wait patiently for my team. The Black Cat hurries along to the point. The Phoenix hurries along to the point. And I am here, waiting like a good little boy for the strange portal. But no one was on the point. They hurried along, and they couldn't get back. Look at the stats again. Please look at the stats. You need to be looking at these stats, they are important. And the portal disappears. I was waiting for a jump. I didn't think the dash would get it. And it disappears. And all my team are dead. And I don't actually, do correct me if I'm wrong. I do not think I could have made that. Like, just genuinely, I do not think I could have made that like a dead sprint to the point and actually gotten it without being exploded immediately. And now you get to see the chats. Again, I played a game after that, so. And I was the only one talking in chat. They were talking in voice chat. I was the one talking in this chat. I also overestimated how quickly I did what I am currently pointing to. But it will. There will be meaning to it. Trust.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Your bond with Jean is stronger than it's ever
But they.
been before, Phoenix.
But yeah, I'm explaining away, and I'm getting told, oh, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. You need to be going into. You gotta be just going into the enemy team. You gotta be frontlining. You can't be waiting for people. You've just gotta be going in. That's what a tank does. And now, as a tank, I always want to please my team. I always want to take constructive feedback. And so I switched to a tank I'm better at. I've played more on Rogue. I like playing Rogue. And I decide to do exactly what I've been being told. To go in, regardless of who is behind me, regardless of what is happening, and just take damage. I'm being a good tank, aren't I? I am doing exactly as I was told. And I'm doing great. Just amazing in this game. Aren't I? And I gotta get to that point. We aren't on the point. They have the point for even a single second. I gotta get to it. Regardless of what is happening around me, regardless of where my team is, I need to get on that point. I am following in the little Jeff's example, just as he told me, and it was a he. He was speaking very loudly in voice chat. Grown man, that was a grown man, that was a he. Just as he was trying to teach me. I'm pretty sure he was also trying to teach me other things at some point. I'm pretty sure he just heard healers kill the DPS and aren't supposed to attack tanks. He was just spiraling at that point. I was ignoring him, but yeah, back on the point. I gotta get on the point, regardless of what is happening, regardless of what is happening around me. And I am pretty glad for that rogue kill on that Elsa Bloodstone. That was a good moment into a really bad moment with that ult. I did not know how long that ice would go. But yeah, I was following in the example. Following in the example of what I was being told by my Jeff and Black Cat. The Black Cat was also... I pointed out the Jeff stats of 151. It's somehow 161. It was either one of those, honestly. And the Black Cat very quickly reminded me that, oh, no, a healer can have 151. They don't kill. They can have 1 kill, 5 deaths, and only 1 assist. And look at that, I'm going back to being a good little tank. And I am just throwing myself at the enemy frontline with 0 regard for what I am doing. I am being a good little tank. I am not turning around. I am just attacking and throwing my body at them. Like a good little tank. And so, I'm still so confused by this loss. Going back to the chat, going back to what was said after the game. And I wanted to know, because it was so obvious that I was the problem in that team. Obviously, I just wanted to ask for a comparison. Yeah, that guy was so cool. He said hi to me back when I originally said hi. It was pretty cool. And I just wanted a comparison to know. And I am so sad I wasn't recording this game as it was playing out, because I just cannot share with you the wonderful insight and teachings of the little Jeff that could, the little Jeff that tried. And you would need to hear it to understand